and Carl's behind the camera today. As promised in one of our other videos, we're going to be making a holiday treat, and it's a sort of monkey bread, I guess you could say. I got the recipe online, so I don't want anybody to think this is my recipe, because it's not. And I printed it out, and so what I'm going to be doing is making this tonight for a party that we're going to go to at Carl's mother's house. So a couple of things that we need, and I've gathered everything that I need, except for 2 items, which are in the fridge, because I'm not going to be using them right away. This calls for some brie, some biscuits, which I've got here. I got 2 packages of that, and it also requires a can of cranberry sauce, which I have, fresh thyme and fresh rosemary. So those things are in the fridge, and I'm going to be grabbing those later. But I gotta look for my can of cranberry sauce, which is probably lost in this drawer somewhere. Maybe up here. Oh, I found it right here. So I have the jellied cranberry sauce. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cube up the brie cheese. So there's one of them. And so before I touch any of this, I'm going to wash my hands. Hey guys, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just peeling the outer part, the rind of the brie, the potato peeler. And it's a little easier this way. You can take a knife and kind of cut it in pieces, I guess you could say. But I find this is a little bit easier to get the rind off, and it saves a lot of the cheese, so I don't have any wastage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open these, and I hate doing that because they pop open sometimes and scare me. So, alrighty, so we're open now. Put these individual pieces. So I'm going to use a knife and cut these in 2 or 3 pieces. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that individual piece and I'm going to wrap some brie cheese in it and stick it in this greased bundt. And for those of you who don't know what a bundt is, this is a bundt. So this particular dish gets cooked in a bundt. And first, even before I do that, I'm going to have to preheat the oven. So let's do that. 350. Just going to cut these in half. Get 2 pieces of each. Okay. So now that these are cut in half, see the individual pieces are cut in half, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of flatten them out a little. I'm going to take a piece of brie cheese. I'm going to roll it inside here and make a ball. So just like that, see, it's a nice biscuit ball with the brie cheese wrapped inside. And they go in here. We're going to do that with all of these. And I have a lot of brie cheese here. Biscuits with the brie wrapped, and sometimes you have to make sure that they're a little bit, they're pinched and good to go. So I have a little layer here, and so what I'm doing is I'm going to take some thyme now and a little bit of rosemary and just kind of put it in. Little sprinkles of it, not much. Kind of in between the layers. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cranberries. And then add my second layer. Because my cranberries are jellied, I'm just going to break it up a little bit so that it's not one big piece going in there. So it doesn't take much. Put another layer. Okay guys, so in the end, this is what you're going to end up with, okay? And I'm going to stick this in the oven at 350 for 40 minutes. See you in 40 minutes. Okay, so our 40 minutes is up, and I'm going to pull it out of the oven. See what we've got. It smells good. Ooh. So everything is bubbling nice. So I'm going to stick it up here, and we're going to let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to put it on the tray. Okay guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm just going to cut some wax paper to kind of line my platter to put this on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over, and hopefully it'll end up on the plate for me. sort of stick it on the platter.
So everybody, after Leah did her baking there, we have now arrived at my mother's place for Christmas Eve. Every year we do Christmas Eve with the Rathbone side of the family, so that's what we're here for. Let's go in.
Yeah, I'll look up looking for some more now.
Yeah, if you'd let me know, I would have brought some. I do have more. There's 2 more out there.
I think you're losing your dog, by the way.
Huh?
You're losing your dog. Because, number one, I'm driving home.
Actually, I have looked at it. Where'd she go? She's not in my picture, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, hold up, Ben.
Stella?
Yes.
Okay.
Huh?
Yes, right here.
No, it's kind of, we're going to
Just one wonder, see,
Huh?
just one each side.
I don't know what we're doing. Probably I don't know. Yeah, because they always...
So everybody, the day starts to wind down and turn to night. We take a look here. They brought out some desserts. This here was done by sister-in-law Lauren. These here are desserts that we've had at our house. We homemade desserts from a store. They were purchased, but really good either way. And this is kind of stuff that we had during supper. We had little finger foods. We had different cheeses. We had different little skewers, pickles. Here was what's left of Leah's monkey bread that you guys saw her make earlier. And some different meats and cheeses and pickles. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
It is Christmas morning.
It's a little early.
It's not really that early. We're looking, it's about 10 minutes to 8 o'clock in the morning,
Yes.
which really isn't too bad.
No. Actually, the boys and I went to midnight mass last night, so that's why I'm saying it's early, but it's really not. Kimmy will be on her way over shortly.
Yep.
And my mom will be here this morning.
For breakfast, yep.
Yeah, we're going to have some breakfast, open some presents. So it's going to be a fun morning.
That's awesome.
You gonna take your stuff out of your stocking?
See what you got.
Yeah.
You can't stuff your stocking. You're supposed to take the stuff out of the stocking.
Did you see what's in the front?
No.
Santa box.
I'm rich. Yeah, big wash.
Spin wash, that's cool. They could have clean teeth so you don't look like me.
I got some meatballs.
That's okay. Do you know who that's from?
Here, let's see,
It says on
Xavier.
the back. It says from Joe.
There you go. That works. It's a nice
Joe
hat,
had
eh?
to coordinate with Santa.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
He's tough to deal with. He's kind of a dick sometimes.
Are you sure you didn't just go to Walmart and shove that in my stocking? Something magical at the end. The magical thing
Cool.
is nothing.
Says he's a bit of an iron sheet, but can deal with him sometimes.
Do you see the new kitty?
So everybody, it is Christmas Day, like we had said earlier, and now Xavier is actually going to open up his large gift that we have got for him. Every year we do one large gift for our kids, and this one is Xavier's. So go ahead, Xavier.
Go ahead, Xavier. That is what is in there. It's not a fake box.
It's not a fake box, that's right.
That is awesome. And to go along with it,
Wyatt?
Open now.
And then this gift here is from Joe and Kim for Xavier.
You got tea, a chocolate bar. This is so you spoon your tea into it, and you can, it's individual. It's a tea bag. You got the perfect spoon to do your. And did you see this one?
There you go. How cool is that?
really cool. That's awesome.
That's why I said you had to wait for ours.
Yeah.
So everybody, now we've got Wyatt's big gift of the year. So go ahead, Wyatt. What'd you get?
I don't know. It's something Acer.
Acer.
Yeah.
What does Acer make?
Computers.
Computers. Okay. What else do you think they could make?
I don't know.
How about a brand new tablet?
Neat.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Sweet. Teen Titans Go.
What size is that?
I don't know. An XL.
Perfect.
Perfect. Extra large.
'Cause that's what I use for shirts.
That's
think
okay.
That's Xavier's shirt.
Nice.
Pay attention. Here, give me that, honey. I'll fold it. You want this?
Alright, I'm gonna open this gift from
All right.
Grandma.
From who?
Grandma.
Okay, from Grandma
Rose.
Rose.
Look at Roman.
Yeah.
Really? No. Oh, that's nice. Did you go to Moon and Pepper stuff? Yeah.
That's a cool shirt.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's nice.
Underwear.
Underwear is always good.
Always a good gift. What's this, Wyatt?
It's
One
a jacket.
A jacket. Cool.
Hey, you keep that nice in the box.
What is that? Let me see that.
It's Ray Scarf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
that's cool.
A piece of wood.
Look.
There we go. Child.
What's that? What?
It's a unicorn.
Bath bomb.
Nice. And now, guys, Leah's gonna open up the gift that she got from her mom. And since you guys have already seen everyone else in the family, guys, say hello to Rose.
Hey.
That is Leah's mom.
Thank you. I needed new boots. I really needed new boots. Thank you very much. Oh.
That's written by a boy that works at the Riverside Daycare. His mom wrote that, and that's actual story of his brother.
Okay.
Beauty from Ashes is very, very good. You can read it in about 2 hours. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I need this scarf. Oh, it's an infinity scarf. Nice.
Those are awesome.
There you go. I wear that later. Mittens. Ooh, mittens. I just bought myself a new pair, but perfect.
Those are driving gloves.
Yeah. Ooh. Touch screen compatible. Wyatt will be stealing these.
Mm-hmm.
New pair of slippers. That's cool.
You've got a collection of Star Wars. Cool. Cool.
I needed a new coat.
That's a nice coat.
Thank you very much. I needed a new coat.
Capital A.
Oh, that's a nice one. Should fit.
Ooh.
Look, fits me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And soap and hand lotion. From Leah's
sure I was
mom.
getting into your box.
Nice.
Some socks.
It's got the down.
I always need socks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's warm. I'm gonna hang that up.
So what did you get there, Xavier?
It's a purse. I've wanted one just because, you know what, it's good to carry around, and I carry a lot of stuff in my pockets.
Yep.
So instead of carrying it all in my pockets, I can carry it now in this.
There you go.
My friend.
What is that?
It's a Voltron lion.
Well,
The yellow
The
one.
yellow lion.
Discovering this
And what else?
emptying my old hole there.
The black one.
And the black one. So does that complete your collection now?
Yep. If I heard it. Oh, and it makes sense.
Already said.
That's awesome.
Right.